What's going on, guys? Soul here. Today's a very special day, first and foremost. Today's a very special day because Horizon Forbidden West story trailer just released. Um, this is sort of like a classic thing that PlayStation Studios does in general. Like they always, kind of close to release, they have this, like quote unquote story trailer, and they always turn out to be like really, really good. I think the Uncharted 4 one is like one that it's just always in my mind. I absolutely adore that story trailer. The Ghost of Tsushima one as well. Like they're always like pretty damn good. So yeah, man, I'm also like equally excited for this one. Also because like I feel like we don't have a big grasp on the story this time around for Forbidden West, right? They've given us little hints and teases here and there, but like yes, we see the gameplay improvements, and that has been very clear, right? In terms of like, specifically with the melee combat, human combat, right? But story exploration as well, right? With like being able to climb more things than you were in the first game, water exploration as well. But yeah, story is still the biggest question mark, and I'm really interested to see because like Zero Dawn answered a ton of questions in terms of, how the world became, what it was, Project Zero Dawn, Elizabeth Sobek, Gaia Prime, right? Apollo, the Alphas, Elysium, right? All of that stuff. Who Aloy actually is, right? Like, we got so many answers within that first game. Um, there's still like one major question here with Forbidden West, and that is who activated Hades in the first place. But yeah, there's obviously, I don't think you could do an entire game just revolving around that one mystery, or can you, right? So I don't know. I'm interested to see like what is here in the Forbidden West. Why is Aloy here specifically, right? There's this whole thing about the blight, the red lightning, and the whole like plants turning red and dying and whatever, right? So what is that about? There's so much that I feel like they have to answer. They're not going to answer it all in this one trailer, but I still want to get a more clear cut like grasp of like what is this story going to actually be about. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this, man. I'm really excited. Yeah, this is like probably my most anticipated game for this year. So yeah, let's jump into this. Press to play in 3, 2, 1. And it's 3 minutes long too, man.
I'm running out of time, Elizabeth. The land is dying. People are
God, she looks so good.
soon. They'll starve. And the machines meant to help us are out of control. I have to find a way to fix it all. And the answer
Oh my God, dude.
is somewhere out in the Forbidden West.
In the West, war is the rule. Peace, the exception.
Whoa.
The rebel leader, Regala, seeks to slaughter all those who've wronged her.
Varl.
She will kill anyone who gets in her way. They say she answers to a higher.
Oh my God, she looks so cool.
He supplied her with troops, weapons, even the ability to control machines.
Silence, goddammit.
Machines of war.
Whatever secrets he has, he's keeping to
Whoa,
himself.
another vault.
And the solution I need is broken and scattered.
An underwater vault.
Everywhere I look, things are falling apart. I don't know if I can find a way forward. Like Elizabeth did.
Oh my God, that looked incredible. Her going up on like the shore.
By yourself?
God damn.
No way.
I'll be careful and
We're coming with you.
Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Companions. Let's go. And he's got a beard too. Nice. Where's Talana though? I need Talana. Yes, the Slither thing.
We will find the answers. But beware.
GAIA?
We're not the only ones who seek them.
What? She looked. Also, wait, that was like an older version of GAIA, right? Let me go back to that. Yeah, let me see. It is an older version of GAIA. What? Okay, and I'm really trying to like look at the background, but like this, whoever this new character is, she looks like she is completely, dressed far differently than anyone else in in the world of Horizon, right? So like, I, it's weird. It's weird to even think about, but she almost looks like she's like directly from the time of the old ones, right? Because she's very clearly not in sort of like tribalistic garbs or anything like that. Um, right? Like she almost looks like she's like some sort of like remnant of the old civilization, right? Um, which is really weird, but she's so very clearly still like in the Horizon like current timeline, right? Because like everything is still like dilapidated behind her, right? Um, so I really wonder who she is. Like, did she like cryo sleep herself or something? Like, I don't know, man. But yeah, this character is really, really interesting. Um, but yeah, honestly, this last part of this trailer was like my favorite without a doubt. I also really like in this trailer sort of the I guess like the emphasis on Elizabeth. Like I really like just the fact that like yeah, Elizabeth is gone. Almost sort of like the first game that she's still prevalent in the story. She's still prevalent in Aloy's mind. And everything that she does, she's motivated by Elizabeth, right? And I like that she's sort of like struggling with like almost like comparing herself to Elizabeth, which is natural given who Aloy is, right? But yeah, like she saying that she wants to press forward like Elizabeth did, and things like that. Um, but yeah, I very much like that Elizabeth is still sort of like a factor in this story, is still prevalent within Aloy's mind, and everything that she does is still thinking about like that character. Um, I think it goes to show just how big of an impact, obviously, Elizabeth has on Aloy. Um, Also, I'm digging, even though I'm disappointed that we didn't see Talana. I'm really shocked by that because I feel like the first key art that we saw of Forbidden West, it showed very clearly Talana was like in that image. Um, so that's pretty surprising. I think actually the the art that's on the steelbook for the game, I think she's in that as well. I may be wrong about that, but definitely like the first key art we saw of Forbidden West, like she was there. Um, so I'm nervous that she's because I want more of that character, right? Um, one of my biggest issues with the first game, even though I adore that game, is just the side characters in general, like or really characters in general. Like aside from Aloy, Elizabeth, and Silence, I really didn't care about anyone else in that game. Um, so because I feel like I didn't get like enough time to really like get to sink my teeth within them. Like I feel like most side characters got like one side quest and like that was it, or maybe two. So I really like that if Varl and Erend are coming along with coming along and accompanying Aloy on some of these bigger missions, then I think that is nothing but a good thing, right? To have Aloy banter back and forth with some of these people and sort of bounce their personalities back and forth, right? Kind of like the Uncharted or Last of Us kind of thing, or even God of War, right? Like these characters are usually never alone, right? Nathan Drake is usually always with a Chloe or a Elena or a Sully, right? You know, Joel is always with Ellie, or Ellie's always with Dina or Jesse, right? Not all the time, but you know, it's sort of that rule that like, yeah, these characters should be, you know, accompanied with someone else, because that's sort of like when the best dialogue comes from, right? The banter back and forth between these people. God, I think about Guardians of the Galaxy, one of my favorite games I played last year, and that game was like solely that, right? The banter, being with other people at all times, and I think that is nothing but a good thing not only for Aloy, but for characters like Varl and Aaron. So like, you know, players like me can actually get used to them and get a better handle on who these characters are as people. Because yeah, I feel like we didn't get enough of them in the last game. And Talana fits that bill as well, man. Like I want to see more of her. I'm a little bit sad that she wasn't in this trailer. But yeah, so this other character, I think like Regala, I think is her name. Yeah, this leader who's being like she answers to like a higher power, I think is what one of the characters said. Her outfit looks sick, man. She looks so cool. I love her design. Um, yeah, she looks so cool. Um, and overall, man, I think just like the facial like animations, just how characters are like emote, right? It's just such a step up from the first game. In every way. Um, Also, Aloy just like there's like I don't know, there's like a hardness to her voice this time around. Like I don't know, it feels like her voice is just like a lot like deeper. I don't know if deeper is the right word, but do you guys know what I mean? Like it just feels like she just sounds different in this game, right? Like she's clearly been through some stuff, and it's being conveyed well with her voice, I think. Um, so that's pretty cool. Um, a really big emphasis on action, man. Just like large scale battles as well. I still feel like I don't have like, I don't know, maybe it's just because I've only watched this trailer once, but I still feel like I don't have like the best idea of like what this, you know, story wise, like I still feel like I need more, man, right? Um but I don't know. At the same time, I feel like I'm probably gonna go media dark after this game, or after this trailer. There's also the question of Silence, right? Like, what is his role in all of this too? Especially given the fact of like how the first game ended off with him, and Hades, right? So what's going on there? It looks like there's some Cauldron stuff as well that Aloy gets into, or maybe just vaults in general. I don't know. There's obviously a lot of questions, a lot of interesting stuff within this trailer, a lot of new characters, which I'm a big fan of. Um, you know, a lot of big, large scale battles. It seems like, just like the cutscene, like production, right? It just looks like it's just a step up from Zero Dawn, which is natural because Zero Dawn was their first attempt at a game like that, right? They still knocked it out of the park in my opinion, but still to see the sort of like evolution and them getting better, right, is still really cool to see. Um, but yeah, man, I think that's pretty much it for this reaction. Really enjoyed the trailer. Can't wait for this game to come out, man. I really cannot wait. Um, like I said, still a lot of answers or questions that are unanswered, but I feel like I'm okay with that. I can't wait to find that out find out the answers to these questions myself. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this reaction. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.